it was across the board. The tribunal endorsed the Philippine position. The Chinese, of course, were apoplectic. They rejected it out of hand. It has no meaning, no validity. We'll pay no attention to it. But that's where we were when the Philippines has an election, and it produces, I think, fair to say, a surprising result in terms of what people initially thought was going to happen. The U.S. then has an election which definitely produced a surprising result in terms of what people thought was going to happen. I don't have to tell you what's transpired since. Suffice it to say that on the Philippine side, with President Duterte and all his rhetoric about the American relationship and so on, what had looked to be a very sort of solid revival of the Philippine-U.S. strategic alliance in the mutual interests of both countries, going right back to the beginning, the same set of interests, that now is in very large question. If you take President Duterte's, take him at his word, the Mutual Security Treaty is probably basically null and void. We've now elected a president in the United States that I think is fair to say, with regard to the Pacific, U.S. strategy, U.S. policy, nobody knows. Nobody knows. So we have replaced in a very short time a very high level of strategic certainty and collaboration with a huge level of uncertainty. And this is against the backdrop of increasing Chinese military assertiveness, and that makes uncertainty becomes danger. This is a very dangerous situation. And if I'm Filipino and in Manila, I have a very large question in my mind whether President Duterte understands what the geopolitical interests of the Philippines actually are in the South China Sea.